Now, I wrote the book after 9/11. My wife and I actually had that date in our calendar because I was asked to give an evening's talk on evil to Wall Street bankers. And the hotel phoned us a week ahead and said, so sorry, we double booked. And so it was postponed. And then came 9/11. I thought they'd forget it altogether. But they said, no, it's more urgent than ever. And so we met a week after 9/11. And in the same hotel, the only other people were from Sandler and Neil, who'd lost more than 70 people in the collapse of the tower. We had in our group one person who got down from the 104th floor of the second tower, and he was shaken to his roots, having survived. Why not me, as it were? And you could have cut the atmosphere with a knife. The leader who introduced the evening, he said, I read some of these readings before 9/11. I thought they were rather dark for me. I read them again after 9/11, and they weren't nearly dark enough. And so 9/11 was the trigger for many Americans to rethink the problem of evil. The funny thing about America is it has at the heart of the Constitution, separation of powers, checks and balances, all built on the understanding of the realistic appreciation of the problem of fallen human beings. So despite the framers, the founders' realism, modern Americans are often clueless about evil. We've got notions like progressivism. The world's getting better and better and better. We've had in the 1950s Pollyannerism, plastering the world with smiley buttons. And more recently we got postmodernism. You can't even talk about truth and false, or right and wrong, evil and good. You can't even talk about these things. So when 9/11 hit, many Americans were clueless and confused. When George Bush said they were evil, many people at Harvard, you can't talk like that. And you can see how intellectually and other ways Americans are confused. And evil is the greatest mystery in human life, the greatest challenge of our modern world. And I would challenge everyone who wants to lead and examine life to think it through and look evil in the white of the eye and come out with an examined answer